And welcome back. Welcome back to the marbles that has frozen. No, it hasn't. There we go. Welcome back to marbles. The bonus marbles, as it were. So, race one. We're gonna do it a different way from now on. We've got containers in Jita. There's 20 containers in Jita basically. So first place winner of the races gets to pick one of them containers. We'll mark it down and we'll have a look afterwards what's in them. All I needed from you guys on Discord is a random position between 2 and 42, please.
42.
42, there we go. So your prize winning positions will be first place, 42nd, and last. 42nd place will get a 5 mil bonus. Last place finish will get a 1 millionist bonus. Obviously, the main prize is going to be the container. We're going to crack on. This is a 35% yeetage track. So there's going to be some DNFs in this. But yeah, good luck, everyone. Here we go. Lots of entries. 43 people in this. Which is amazing. It's the most we've ever had for a weekly giveaway, so awesome to see that. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. When the monthly giveaway goes up, I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility. We could get 50 for the first time entered into our monthly giveaway. We've never had that. The most we've ever had is 45. We've done 43 this week for the weekly, as John, Ra, and Noir find their way off the track, along with fucking hell, 35%. Everyone's nearly gone already. Jesus Christ, there's going to be no one left. You've all gone. In the lead, though, Matt Richards there. This is like 80% yeetage, this. Jason's found himself in the lead, though. Can he make it through the tubular cylinders?
Can't even read the top 3 names.
I know, yeah, it's because of that entry gifted by. I should have took that off, to be fair. But anyway, I like to leave it on because we know who's gifted the entries. Then it's nice to give him recognition. As Dublin finds his way off. Jason, though, in the lead from Zequai, one of our new members. From the Sky in third, regular Dognut there. Takai, Matt Richards. We've got Heavy Dude. We've got Folks in there. Jason's still in, though. A few more people at the back. I ignore the level 1, level 2 things. They're just something bonus on the track, but we just ignore them. It's first person to cross the line. As we come into the Mawam stripes, Jason is in the lead, but Takai is giving him a good run on the outside. They're going to come together in the middle. They do so. What's that thing there? That's just a knocking thing. You have to worry about that. Right, this bit's pretty straightforward. Anyone going the opposite route? No, everyone's going this way, apart from Blaze and Con on the outside there. Don't forget your prize winning positions first, 42nd and last. 42nd is absolutely guaranteed to be a countback now because there's been so many people yeeted, like Blaze there, that 42nd will be on a countback. But last place finisher could be anywhere. Last place could be Helicopter there. It could be Wham. Could be Sowl. Who knows? We're going to go down the bottom here and find out who's coming down first. Here we go. So we've got Jason still in the lead, doing a good job up front at the moment. He's going for the can tonight. Don't forget, you got containers. So the racers now are no longer stacked. Faudo takes the lead with a great exit there from the corner. It's no longer stacked as the races go on that the prizes get increased in value. They do on the bonus positions, but the main prize could be whatever you pick. So the containers vary. The containers vary from 10 mil to over 400. So go for it, Trocky. What you after?
What if you are not present?
So what we do is we go to a wheel then where we randomly select a number.
Okay.
So we do it as a way. Hopefully most people are present, but obviously not always they can be. So we just leave it to RNG, which is the same thing as someone picking it really. Like you can't really even if the wheel picks it or you pick it, it's still gonna be the same result. Like, but here we go. Con.
Way to go, Con.
Con, there you go. You're going to get the first person. Yeah, someone chuck Corval the fleet invite if you can, if you're in Nisha. Con, you're the first winner tonight. You're going to get one of the containers later on, so we'll work that out in a second. We're just going to wait for last place finisher now, which could be any of you guys here, because I don't see any yeet points now to the end. So you basically, you're racing the wall of death, which you can see at the back is on its way. So Fadron, who is a new member, needs to get on with it if he wants to finish. At this rate, Bistiff, Sowl, possibly Shadow there as well, might be last place finishers, we never know. The 42nd position, we will have to just look at when we come back to at the end. That wall of death is coming fast now, guys. You've got about 20 seconds to get to the end. There it comes down the track. It's racing to come and get you. You've got to get on with it. Shadow's going to finish. Arthur's going to finish. Sowl looks like he might also finish. It could be Sowl at this rate, unless Bistifer can get off this last bit really quickly. Oh, it's going to be close. Can he make it? Bistifer, it's a race against time. Oh, it got him at the end. Unlucky there. That's cruel. That is cruel. So, Con. Well done, Con. I'm going to mark your name down. Con, so you need to pick a number between 1 and 20, please.
12.
Was that 12?
Yes, sir.
12th, right? Okay, so we'll leave. That's going to be container number 12. We'll open up later on, so we'll see what's inside that after we've done the marbles. 42nd place. So it was going to be Sowell, and 42nd place is going to be John Taggart. So John Taggart's going to take the 5 mil ISK, and last place finisher obviously was Sowell. He's going to take the 1 million ISK. And that is race 1 complete. We go back to the main menu. We're going to do a laps track now, so I need someone to pick me a laps track in a second. There's not a-
What's the value of the boxes that you put
So,
together for this?
um,
I'm sure it's a range, probably.
So it is a range, yeah. They range from approximately 10 million ISK to 450 plus. A little
Damn.
bit. So if you get lucky, you could win quite a lot of ISK. If you still win something, regardless, but it can range, yeah. But majority, I'd say, in the middle are around the 100 mark. You know what I mean, like something like that. So yeah, we'll see.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I think it's better than everyone picking prizes and having to look through Jeter and all that shit. A bit quicker. And a bit more mystery as well, which is always nice. A bit more gambling aspect. Someone pick me a track, please. There's only a few to pick from on these, so someone pick a track.
Lakeshore Raceway, the bottom.
Where are we?
Bottom
Oh,
Bottom
Lakeshore. There we
right,
go.
yeah.
Lakeshore race. Oh, delightful scenery. I love this racetrack. Nice little scenic venue for our race. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, and no sexual things going off in the background. We're
That
going to
we've
keep it.
found.
Oh, that track's horrendous. It's disgusting what's going off there. I mean, they could be doing it on these sun lounges, to be fair, for all we know, but who knows. Anyway, we're going to leave it at 5 laps. All I need in this one, again, is a random position between 2 and 42 again, please.
16.
16. Thank you. Dragged us out of the shit there. Thank you for that. So, first place again, we'll get a container to open. 16th place, we'll get a 10 million bonus. Last place, we'll get a 2 million bonus. Let's crack on because we're already. This is way quicker doing the prize picking. Way quicker.
Yeah.
I'm glad we stopped doing that. To be fair, we're getting kind of annoying. And I prefer the containers. I like the mystery of the containers.
Lee, have you watched the
No, nothing yet. Please don't ever.
Come on.
No one mention.
How
But no,
slow
no,
are you?
no, because I wait for Dognut. Me and Dognut watch it together, and he's been busy today, so we watch it together later on. No spoilers, please,
Okay.
from anyone.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's just enjoy this racing for now. General Calorin in the lead early on, but it's a whole gaggle behind. 43 of you fighting. The thing is, though, so in this corp, right, we've always done it where the amount of entries justify how many prizes can be won. So, at the moment, we've got like 10 prizes on the weekly giveaway. If more and more people keep entering, that amount will go up. When we first ran the weekly giveaway, there were only 3 prizes because there was like 10 people. So, like, the prizes will keep going up and in value as more people keep entering. So if we get like 50 plus, I might have to put some more prizes on the weekly giveaway and add more prize positions to these marbles because at the moment you've got a 1 in 43 chance of winning on this race, which is actually getting quite low odds now. You know what I mean? So we'll have to look at that as we go on. Obviously, we give away a lot of stuff anyway.
Prices.
You what? Sorry.
I'm saying that inflation is going to caught up with the prices.
Possibly, yeah. It's just the amount of people entering. But as we go on, we have to keep balancing it to make it fair for everyone to win. But obviously, we give away a lot of free stuff, like on the monthly, where everyone wins a prize, and we've got the anniversary this time of year. So when it gets past September in our corp, there's a lot more giveaways because obviously we have firstly the anniversary giveaway, then we've got Halloween where we usually do something, and then obviously the big one, Christmas, which is usually like a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Like not just my stuff, but like members giveaways and things. So there's a lot of stuff to be given away and these sort of things going off, which is cool.
I actually don't recall what we did for Halloween last year.
Not
think
as
there was
much as the year
anything.
before. There was a little thing, but it was only like one night because I can't remember what was going off last year. I think I was busy with my granddad or something, so I didn't really get a chance because it was at that point like he wasn't very like starting to get a bit unwell. But yeah, we'll see. This year we'll do some more. Obviously, we've got a month until Halloween. Lap 2 coming
Guess
to
I
an
need
end.
a Halloween quiz too then.
Yeah, but you don't have to go mad with it. Just for fun, obviously. It's all good. Blaze in the lead. We come to the end of lap 2. Now, obviously, this is more circuit racing. So on these circuits, you don't get the yeets that you do on the community track. So on this one, everyone should finish in theory, and there are no fires anymore. Is someone lost at sea there? I've just seen. Sorry, I've never seen this before. Is that a submarine or is someone lost at sea? That looks pretty happy, to be fair. Looks pretty happy. Does that just float around randomly? That's pretty cool. I've never seen that before. Anyway, sorry, back to the race. We get distracted here by things either having sex or getting lost at sea. Darjo, to people, there's people who've never watched this before thinking, what the fucking hell are they on about here? You know what I mean? Like, we'll have to show you. Darjo in the lead. Darjo having a good night. He's already won a significant prize on the weekly giveaway. The first prize. Didn't he win the first prize? He did, didn't he?
He sure did.
Yeah, so Darjo's having a good night tonight. Oh, we got, let's have a look. So we got 16th was the other bonus position, if I remember. So that's going to be like round here somewhere. So like John Taggart, Fowlks, Matt Richards. At the back at the moment, it's going to be Padophile. No, it's not. It's going to be Heavy Dude because Padophile's just taken Heavy Dude up the inside. That sounds wrong. For some reason, that sounds really wrong. Stemp now takes it into the lead. Stemp is one of our new joiners. He lives in the Wormhole with all the Wormhole gang. He's from the other corp, but he brought his member into the corp, or one of his alts into the corp, to obviously bridge relations and stuff. So Stemp now in the lead. Lap 4, not so active with us as Yagd. Obviously, he's more in the Wormhole with you lot. I can't remember the name of the corp that's out there, but all you Wormhole lot will know.
The Soul Crusader. Corps.
That's the one. You know it. There you go. Yeah, nice bunch of guys. To be fair, real nice bunch of guys.
At the time, I'm talking. Right now, there's like a big 10-man people manhunt because some Kikimora is just fucking around and flying.
Good. It's nice to see. I like how the Wormhole's going lately. I really do. I like it that we're starting to get more organisation and groups. Now, obviously, I'm not a big part of it, but it's just nice to read it, and see what's going on. Kelsey jumps into second place, but Darjo overtakes them both and takes the lead. We're getting to the serious end of the race now, coming towards the end of lap 4. Darjo establishing a big lead there. He had a big jump off T3, T4 complex there. Pulls a big lead from Kelsey. Stemp, who I was just bigging up, is now down to 4th as Blazer's taking him. Stemp trying to fight back on the outside and does so. Into 5th comes Sky. We've got Sainkins and Pasta. Versonius, Olive and General rounding out your top 10 currently. Obviously the 16th place prize and last place prize we will look at towards the end. At the moment, the 16th place prize is up for grabs for about 10 marbles in that group there. So we're not even going to try and guess who's going to win that. Stemp fighting back there in second position. Retaking second. He's desperately trying to get after Darjo because he can see Darjo making good headway in the lead now. The problem is these 4 marbles battling for second, third, fourth, fifth are all going to start holding each other up at this point. As we go into the final lap now, Darjo's made his break. Has he done it at the right time? Has he timed it rightly? Let's see. Kelsey in second trying to chase him down. We'll see how that goes. Blaze there falling back now. Olive takes 5th position, trying to move through. Is it too little too late though? Any pace you've got, you probably should have used towards the end of the last lap. At the back, it looks like Arthur's got last place sewn up currently. We'll keep an eye on that. Darjo in the lead, being chased now by Kelsey, who makes some serious inroads there into the beginning of Sector 2. Darjo will now be looking in his mirrors thinking, oh dear, Kelsey might be winning here, but we'll see. It could be a close finish towards the end now. These two battling for first position look like they've got it to themselves, unless Stemp can work miracles in this final sector. But there's still 4 or 5 corners to go, so there's every chance that third position Stemp could still get involved in the lead battle with Darjo. Kelsey getting a really good exit again, closing the gap down even further. Darjo's running out of juice as we come towards the end now. Kelsey looking to the inside, switches to the outside to try and get a better exit. Can he manage it off the corner? No, Darjo makes the better job of it. Kelsey's naffed it up by the looks of it. This could be the end of the race. Stemp there trying to fight back in third, but I think Darjo has got this one under control, timed it to perfection. They do close up a little bit there onto the final straight, but it's too little too late. Darjo's going to take it across the line. Now we need to work out who is 16th, so we're going to slow it down. And we're going to find, is this the group for 10? Where's the group for 10? So 10th, 9th, 10th is Foul, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, I think it's Kalya. I think it's Kalya who's going to be 16th. Oh, it's close. Yeah, Kalya, I think, 16th. We'll look at that at the end. For last position, it is Arthur indeed. Comes to the line here. Here he goes. All to himself. Arthur Morello. Vice. See if 16th was correct. It was indeed Kalya. Let's get these positions noted down. So Darjo, because is Darjo on Discord yet?
Nope.
He is not.
No. So we're going to do him a random wheel selection afterwards and a random number later. So I'll put that down. 16th place is Kalya. Darjo's usually on for the marbles. Anyway, I know he comes on later for the marbles normally. Maybe he doesn't know it's happening because it's like later than normal. As in, we haven't done one for ages. Right, back to the main menu for the next race. I just need to quickly check my lasers because I think something's happening in the background. Fucking hell, I better shit ton tonight on these accounts. I'll just set my mini lasers off again, just bear with. Right. Need a community track again. So we need a yeetage higher than 35%, please.
55.
Oh, it's getting dangerous. Man, that last track was more like fucking 60. Right, we start there. I'm going to scroll up slowly, pick us a track when you see one.
Treacherous blacklight boggle.
Say that again.
Yeah,
Treacherous fuck.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to.
Boggle.
Honestly, I only joke. That were cruel. Sorry, that were really cruel.
Okay.
Fucking amazing. Good God, what the hell
What the
is
fuck
that?
is this?
What the fuck have
oh,
he chose here,
holy
Chocu?
pink.
What fresh hell is that?
Why am I getting a migraine? Why do you always pick these migraine tracks? Look, what is this? Like migraine
done this
system.
one
You mean the
Probably.
treacherous blacklight boggle?
Backlight boggle.
That's just obscene.
I see a lot of suicide.
Yeah. Right. So first place finish, obviously we'll get a container again. We'll work out that at the end. I need a random position between 2 and 42, please.
17.
39.
17 I heard first, and that's the exact one it wore a month ago on race 3. How have you done that, Corvald?
Magic.
Amazing. So 17th
Magic.
place will get a 50 millionist bonus. Last place will get a 3 millionist bonus. Let's crack on with it. Oh, this is way better now, not picking prizes. I like this way better. Way better. Right, let's see what's going on this headache circuit. Cal, you're in the lead. And I'd like to see as well, now we're probably going to get some repeat winners at some point on the containers, but like the anniversary one, we had 12 races on the marbles in the anniversary, I think, and every single one was a different winner for the containers. It'd be cool if we get that on these every week. The chances of it happening are very good because there's so many people entered. Stemp, though, an helicopter finding his way down there, not a good start for them two. They're already out of this one. Unlikely to win a prize now, I'd say, if you jump off early in this one. But yeah, I'd like to see everyone who wins the... Oh my God, there's the rest of it over there. Everyone who wins is a random different person, but we might get repeat winners. If we do, we'll see. It's just what it is sometimes. Kelsey in the lead from Bista. Kelsey having a decent night on marbles. He's been up there in all 3 so far. Bistifer there in 3rd. Blaze as well. We've got Zombie. We've got Thadden, Matt Richards, Fowkes. Do you know, it's amazing. We did this a month ago, weekly giveaway, right? And the names tonight, about, 30% of these names on here I don't recognise. You know what I mean? They're all new. So we are getting a big turnover of recruits at the moment.
Pretty cool.
This last few nights has been quite quiet, though. We haven't had any new members join, I think, for about 2 or 3 nights now. It got to a point where it was like 2 or 3 every day recently, which was pretty cool. And a lot of people as well. I've got to give a shout out to Taz, obviously streaming. We've had a lot of people join through Taz's stream as well. The first person that ever joined our corp through Taz's stream was, I believe, Igon. I could be wrong on that one, but I feel like it was. Where's the hole here? That's what she said. Oh, it's what? Can't even see it. Kelsey in the lead, though, comes out into the wank banks. Bistel, Thradden, Bistifer, Blaze in there as well. Now, what are these going to do? Are these explosions? No, they're not. We haven't had any explosions so far. They could ping you off, though, if you're unlucky. Kelsey going up first, though, into the Love Art, into the Passion wagon. Blaze chasing him right. What? Blaze chasing him. Blaze falls down, misses the track, though. Blaze could have landed on the track there, though, and he could have got a head start on everyone else. Matt Richards flies down. Oh, someone else has gone up. Bastel Zombie misses the track. So there is a chance at this point to yeet down onto the circuit. Could Cal you do it? No, he misses. There is a chance you could do it. Oh, Fowkes gets through. Matt Richards, though, from the sky comes down. Matt Richards has got a significant lead here. All he has to do is take it through this finish line, which I think he's going to do quite comfortably, and he's going to take the win. There we go. Matt Richards takes first. We are now looking for 17th place finish. So we've got Thadden coming through. We've got Clam Snooters coming through. It's going to take a little bit of time. We've got obviously 17th and last place finisher to look for. Dublin, Heavy Dude, John Taggart's coming through. When we get to 10th, we can start counting back then, because there's a lot of you further back on this circuit. Pretty cool track, actually. Not too... Corval cheated. the usual look. That anniversary was definitely a one-off, wasn't it?
It was. That was just like
that
a
was your
sympathy.
yearly win, you know. Phobos now comes across in 10th. So we've got 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. No, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th. 17th would currently be Wham.
That's
It would
bad.
currently be Wham unless he overtakes General,
Can't
which
have
he has
Wham
done.
and Kelly.
Which he has done.
Great job, man.
Congratulations, Wham. You're not going to win anything. General's going to take 17th, I believe. And last place finisher could be Con if he makes it. I think it is. Con, I think you've won another prize now. There you go. You have indeed. Well done, sir. So Con takes another 3 millionist bonus. So he's got a container and I've been definitely conned out of some prizes tonight from that. General. And our winner, Matt Richards, I don't think... Yeah, definitely. Matt Richards, I don't think he's on Discord with us, so he will be a random container winner. Let me just double check that. Yeah, that's true. So I should put random next to his name. Of course, you've got the same chance of winning, whether it's random or you get to pick it yourself. I just think it's kind of cool that people who are on Discord can pick their number live, sort of thing. It adds a bit of a nice twist to it. Right, laps track time again. Race 4. Pick me a laps track, someone, please.
The
Work in
bracket.
progress. Oh, okay.
No, work in progress. That
Oh,
one.
I think I heard work in progress.
Oh, I
Just
do
beat you
like
to it
work in
there.
progress.
Oh, you can't not, can you? You can't not. So again, first place will get the random or the container number you can pick or randomly pick, depending on if you're here or not. I need a random position between 2 and 42 again, please.
22.
22. 26. What is it with you in 22?
Has
I
the-
designed an entire quiz around the number 2. Of course, it's still stuck in my mind a little
Yep,
bit.
that's true. Yep. So first place will get a container. 22nd place will get a 20 millionist bonus, and last place finish will get a 4 millionist bonus. So we're going to head straight to the track. We'll make it a little bit longer this one because it's always quite. What do you reckon? Maybe 8 laps? Think it'd be enough?
Yeah.
Yep, 8 laps. Because this one, as you can see, is a bit of a unique lap circuit. There are 4 intersections where you can get collisions, and they really can change the outcome of the races.
We got a lot of people.
We've had people winning the race, like here on the last lap, and they get to here, get hit, and get sent the wrong way, and don't get sent to the line. So it can all change on the last corner. In fact, this is where
It really
Corvald
can.
had his yearly win, if you remember recently.
It was.
This track's got some history for Corvald on it. That's why
It really does.
that's why he's last currently. But it's no, you're in the mid pack. You've got a chance. Everyone's got a chance on this track. It only takes one collision the wrong way, and it changes it completely. Usually, by the end of lap 2, towards the entry of lap 3 is when you start to get the collisions. But because we've got 43 marbles, we could see the collisions happen a lot earlier. Because look at the field spread already. It's nearly already got to a whole intersection, so it could change quite quickly, this one. While this is cracking on just for a few seconds, I'm just going to check my I'm going to check my lasers. I'm going to check my lasers to make sure that they're still.
You do
Jesus
that
Christ!
in
Sorry
your
about that.
combine harvester.
Oh, you got a brand new one here. No, you want to farm me some moon ore. There we go. Right, let's get back to the race. I've just set my lasers off again. Here we go. So in the lead, we got Smelly. No, we haven't. We got Stemp. Smelly, how did you go from first to like 8th in one corner? That's insane. Stemp there in the lead though. Collisions now. So like I say, end of lap 2, early lap 3 is when you usually start to see the collisions or the possibility, and it's coming true again. Look, because look, the next intersection they will overlap for sure. So it's going to happen. We're going to start getting the collision. It's all nice and safe and steady up front right now. Commonplace. Wham's near the back. Everything's settled. You know what I mean? Like that's what happens. Sky though takes into the lead though, taking off, but it means nothing on this circuit. It means absolutely nothing. Let's have a look round. They're all safety conscious here, aren't they? They've got hard hats on, apart from him. That's bad. Yeah, the gap's actually come back to the end marbles here. So Sky isn't going to be under risk of any collisions at the moment. 4 laps. What did we do? We're at a 20-lap race for the anniversary one round here. Because I remember at one point I didn't know where anyone was because there were just like people here and over there, and it was just chaos. So Stemp in the lead. Looked good in one of the earlier races, but couldn't quite bring it home. I think he finished 2nd. At the moment, he's trying to sort that out, but he's now right up there in the lead positions. As I say that, he's gone backwards. Con up there as well in the top 10, looking to win some more prizes tonight. We've got at the rear at the moment. It's going to be Darjo, who is going to be possibly the first collision. Oh, it was so close.
Ooh.
Sky and Darjo nearly coming together. Darjo has had a good night so far. Already a winner in our weekly giveaway. Could be changing the outcome of the winner in this race if he has a collision. Will it happen again? Let's see. Here we go. Darjo and Sky nearly come to blows again. The person in the anniversary who was really up for it in this was Dublin, if you remember. He couldn't stop hitting people in this. The drunken Irishman at the back causing problems. Sky from Arthur. Matt Richards moves into 2nd place. We got Dublin. Now, we don't want Matt winning another race because that'll give him another container. Sorry, Matt, but we want random winners. No, and you won a lot on the anniversary as well. Everyone going to get through. No collisions yet. Lap 4, nearly lap 5 beginning. We haven't seen one collision, to my knowledge, in that midfield, which is rather impressive. Sky coming through. Misses the group again, looking good. Don't forget, Sky was a gifted entry. He's already won a prize tonight in the weekly giveaway. Patafal gifted him an entry this week, and he's on course at the moment. Unless Dublin, look at Dublin in the background. Dublin's like, oh, and Sky gets a little bit of a collision there, hit Raz Effa, but it wasn't too drastic. Joe Chico and Sal look like they've just come together in the mid pack as well. And at the back, it's Jason. Sal will now fall to the rear of the field after his collision. Let's see if the leaders get through. Dublin closing up nicely on Sky now. They both managed to get through somehow. Any collisions in the mid pack, we'll just keep an eye on this for a second. They all get through nicely. Jason at the rear now. Sal's managed to fight back, but doesn't want to fight back. You want to finish last, Sal. You want to get your last place finisher prize. Sky gets through. Blaze, Dublin, they all get through. Heavy Dude's now moving into fourth as well. He's looking to try and get on that lead group. Jason's still at the back there. The mid-pack prize we will work out later on. Sky and Blaze somehow managed to get through. No collisions again. It's been pretty clean so far, honestly. How the hell did Jason get through them marbles there? That was insane. So don't forget, the 22nd place in this race will take a bonus prize position. So it needs to be finishing somewhere in the mid-pack to get that. Again, no collision. Oh, there we go. Thadden and Jason managed to come together in the midfield. That's only going to help Jason stay in last place, to be fair. So not a bad thing for him there. Blaze comes through. He's now taking the lead. No collisions. Sky gets through. They all get through. Really, really clean behaviour from the mid-pack, I've got to say. It's normally a lot more chaotic. We're already on lap 6, and the field spread is absolutely huge. Nearly 2 intersections now, spreading the whole field. Blaze gets through. Heavy Dude moves into second. Sure, there's going to be no collisions again. What is going on?
Cool.
How on earth are they all getting through? Blaze, Heavy Dude, the top groups really closing back up, though, now. There's a whole gaggle of marbles behind Blaze that are starting to close up, and you can see them all there. The chasing pack realising that the penultimate lap has now begun. Sky, the early leader, really struggling there in the mid-pack. He was leading comfortably early on. He's now falling outside of the top 10. Disaster for him up front. As we come through, how are these not making contact? I don't know. This is one of the cleanest races we've ever seen around this circuit. Jason gets through again in last. Blaze, Phobos now right on the rear of him. Phobos, no stranger to winning. He's often up front in these marbles races, taking some prizes. Heavy Dude right there as well. The mid-pack still no contact as we come through. Jason just managing to get through. I think he hit Patafal there, actually. But it's only for the rear positions. Doesn't matter too much. Blaze with Phobos right on his tail. How did he get through? How are they getting through every corner? It's insane. 4-way scrap for the lead, possibly a 5-way scrap if Dublin can get onto the back of that, which he just about does. Will we get through? Now it's crucial now. Oh, Kelsey
There's a
and Blaze.
collision.
Kelsey, Blaze, Heavy Dude all make contact there, which brings Clam Snooters through from 6th to 2nd in one intersection. Can he now get onto the back of Phobos? He's trying. Dublin's there in 3rd. We've got a 3-way scrap for the lead. Contact possibly. No, everyone managed to get through. Some contact in the midfield there, but not important to the race win. Dublin's big drunkard there in 3rd. He's lost some time. Sky, who'd fallen out of the top 10 a second ago, is now back in a position to win the race. Shane Kinson going around the outside. Undercuts them all. Takes the lead with a significant amount of speed there. Going to be tough to catch him now in his last 2 sections. Heavy Dude trying to go after him, though, making a good job of it. Sames fucked it up a little bit there, to be honest. I think he carried too much speed into that section. Now who's going to get through? The last chance to get through cleanly. Sky gets a bit of a boost. Heavy Dude gets caught. Heavy Dude gets caught. It's going to cost him. Now we're going to watch this final corner. We're going to slow it down because this is the final corner now. Shane Kinson's in the lead. Now at the moment it looks safe. You think he's got that easily. Phobos looks like he's got good pace in 2nd place, though. Phobos could still threaten Sane, but the all-important part is, can they get through this cleanly? Sane, I think, is going to get a good gap through there, actually. Yeah, I think Sane's got it. That's worked out beautifully for him. Shane Kinson's going to take it. He's going to come across the line and get his
Let's
first container.
go.
Well done, Shane.
Ooh.
Congratulations. We're now going to wait for 22nd place, which is going to be all but impossible to work out. What's that? 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 22 is currently Helicopter, unless he passes Pasta,
He will.
which he's going to do quite comfortably. So Pasta now moves into
I think he might
22nd.
get past Taz.
He is, yeah. Ella didn't want that prize, you see. Pasta, though, is going to take 22nd, I believe. And then we wait for last place finisher, which actually is looking pretty obvious. It's going to be Jason, because Jason is so far behind in this. But he's going to take some ISK as a little prize. Only a little prize. It's 4 million ISK, but it's a last place finisher bonus. What do you expect? It's better than male strippers. But anyway, there we go. Let me just double check if 22nd was correct. It was indeed Pasta. We counted back. We've got our advanced maths sorted. Shane Kinson. So Shane, I need you, if you're on Discord, sorry, I think you shouted up a second ago. You might be busy killing Vedmax.
I'm all right now.
Pick me a random number between 1 and 20. That's for your container you're going to pick to open.
I'll go with 17, please.
17, excellent. We'll sort that later. We'll have a look what's in number 17. 22nd was Pastor. He's taking the 20 millionist bonus. And last place finisher was Jason. There we go. Let's go to race 5. 2 more races to go. This is going to be a community one again. So I need a yeetage above. What did you pick last time? Was it 40?
55 last time, so we gotta do
82.
82.
Yeah, that
Holy
one.
shit.
Thanks, dog.
82. Dragging us out the shit there. Well, there's a few tracks, only a few, so pick one between one of them in 82 range.
Fast flowing escape.
Fast flowing escape. There we go. 43. Let's get in there. So again, in this race, first place will take a container with a random valued prize. Oh my god, that looks pretty cool in the background. I need a random position between 2 and 42 again, please.
8.
2.
8th I heard first, I think.
Yep.
And then, so you get, if you finish 8th, you'll get 25 mil. If you finish last, you'll get a 5 mil. That's probably one of the coolest backgrounds I've ever seen in marbles. So GG for picking that. Wow, that really is cool. That's a cool effect. That I like that.
We are in warp.
We are indeed. Oh, it's one of those sharks at bottom. Okay, right. Well, let's see how we go. Let's go. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. This is the last random track. Then we get a laps track at the end for the final race. And obviously, then we'll work out the containers afterwards. I'm hoping my OBS will switch to Eve, and I can just do it as one big stream. Then I need to make sure that I've worked that out afterwards. Actually. So this is just basically what the track says. You're just a falling thing. I think it's going to be a pretty quick track by the looks of it, because I think... Is that the finish line? Yeah, it is. So the finish line is literally right there. So this is going to be really quick. Some people managing to fall off already in the background. This is going to be really quick, actually, I think. At the moment, it's Foe in the lead. Versonius is right there as well. Ollie third. Sal's managed to fall off. I don't know if you can drop down on the track on this one. Obviously, we've never seen it before. And then you go back up a little bit. Foe in the lead. Or Folks, as he probably is. Folks. Foe. Versonius. Pretty cool textures on these as well. Olive coming through the middle. I haven't seen many yeets yet. Where's the yeet? Is it here? Like, Versonius is coming through. And he's won. Well, that's the quickest track ever. A little bit too quick, I think. But we're going to wait for 8th now. So Versonius has taken one of the prizes. Helicopter's going to finish 5th. There's where all the yeets are coming in. Look, it's just that end bit there. 6th, possibly Heavy Dude. And we need 8th. We need an 8th place finisher somewhere, and a last place finisher. Dognut's managed to find his way off the track, as has Wham, rigged. Matt Richards is going to find his way down 7th. Callier, I think, is going to be 8th. Yeah, I think there he is. 8th is Callier. Now we need last place finisher. You haven't got long because the wall of death is right there, guys. You've got to get on with it. Last place finisher at this point could be Beist. Unless Zequay can fall down. Can Zequay make it down? Beist gets across. Zequay, you need to go now. Oh, he might just make it. Maybe just. I think he did. Congratulations. So Versonius, that was a very fast track. I didn't expect it to be that quick. Versonius, I'm presuming he's not on Discord because I don't think I've seen him tonight. So he will be random. 8th place finisher is, of course, Callier, who I believe won a prize earlier as well. So that's good for Callier. Yeah, he won the 16th place earlier for 10 mil. And then last place finisher is Zequay. Well done, Zequay. That's a nice little 5 mil bonus. Right, we go to the last circuit now. So, rapid fire marbles tonight. Pick me a laps track, the last one of the night.
We know what it has to be.
Do you reckon?
There's never a
Must be.
question here.
Must be.
Totally tubular then. There we go. The old fave. So again, container for first place in this one. I need a random position between 2 and 42 again, please.
33.
33. Straight to it. Give me a sec. 33. So if you finish 33rd in this, you'll get a 30 mil bonus. If you finish last, you'll get a 6 mil bonus. Obviously, first place will get a container. What do you reckon? 10 laps for it? Is that enough for Totally Tubular?
Yeah, why not?
10 laps. Let's crack on. Good luck, everyone. Your last chance to win a prize tonight. And if you haven't won and you've paid 10 million ISK and you think, fucking hell, I've won nothing all night, hopefully you enjoyed yourself watching. That's the main thing. It's all a bit of fun. You might not win this week. Some people have gone weeks without winning things when they join this cup. Then suddenly, the week after,
Or
they might win
years,
big.
like
Or
Corval.
years, like Corval. I mean, 2 years, 2 odd years he's been here. And, obviously he's won very little. But, you do. Everyone's won something. In them times they've been here, I'd like to think people have won more than they've, paid in
Oh,
sort of thing.
definitely. Even me.
So it will happen. Even if you don't win tonight, bear with it. Keep entering. Keep enjoying yourself because it's all a bit of fun at the end of the day. Don't take it too serious. I mean, 10 million Eve nowadays is nothing. Like everyone should be able to afford 10 mil entry. You know what I mean? Like you can literally earn that in like 5 minutes now. So yeah, let's just keep having fun. Versonius, last race winner, is at the back in this one. So starting off as he means to go on in a prize-winning position. Lap 2 begins. It's all clusterfuck up front. We've got Con, who's already won tonight, in the lead early on. Now 10 laps is a long race round here. And there's the veterans of this circuit now, Dante, Corval, Dog, I'm talking to you guys, the people that have been here a long time. You guys know that going too early in this race in the lead isn't always wise.
Really isn't.
The ones you want to watch, the sensible ones, like Corval, sneaking through there, just in the top 10, 9th, 8th position around. That's where you want to be, I'd say, early on. You want to save your juice. That's what she said. You want to save your juice early on for later in the race. People like From the Sky, Arthur, Con, Trocchio, maybe they're going a bit too early. Maybe they're using their pace too early on. We'll never know, But usually this track rewards patience, I'd say. It often rewards patience. So you don't want to pull too big a lead early on because they will come back. They will come back to you. And we've had some epic finishes decided on the line here involving Helicopter and Heavy Duty. If you remember, was it for the Paladin, that one?
It was a Marauder of some kind.
Oh,
yeah.
it was the Kronos, wasn't it? It was a Kronos.
Yeah, it was a Kronos.
So we had. I think it was about maybe 3 or 4 giveaways ago. It was it was the monthly one, wasn't it? So it was the July monthly giveaway, or maybe even the August one. And Heavy Dude and Helicopter were separated on that line, believe it or not, for a Kronos by 0.02 of a second, which was insane. It was a crazy race, that one. Helicopter looked like he got it all the way through the last lap, and Heavy Dude caught him on the last corner and
I was
passed him.
Absolutely robbed.
Oh, it was mad. I mean, you still got a good second place prize. It was still 200 plex.
Sure did.
But the difference from winning a Kronos to that was the closest ever finish, 0.02 of a second. It was insane. You couldn't even tell as they crossed the line. We had the camera like there, like imagine the line. Sorry, I'm not watching the race, but we had the line like there, and even when they crossed in slow motion, we couldn't tell who won until we looked at the results afterwards. Crazy. That's why we love this track as well, because it does give us really good races. Speaking of really good races, Arthur and Saul are having a really good race at the moment for first place, swapping and changing corner by corner, section by section. Arthur, though, the early leader, he's led every lap so far, as far as I'm aware. He's come across the line in first every single time. But again, have Arthur and Saul used or shot their bolt to it? Why is Wham always last on this track? Like, what is what
by a mile as well?
Like, why is it Wham? I'm sorry, right? I know we take the piss, but I honestly don't understand why you're last on it. You're just shit at this track, aren't you? Corval, though, look at that. We mentioned experience and veterans of not winning. Corval in 4th place there, moving into 3rd possibly against Trocchio. But Arthur now has lost a lead. Saul's trying to bolt away. Half race distance coming up. It's warming up nicely. And look at the mid-pack coming back as well. We've got Shadow, we've got Jason, Matt, Kelsey, Con, Heavy Dude, previous winners round here, closing up on the leaders. They know how to win round this track. There is a certain technique to winning the Total Tubular 500. Don't know what that means. But yeah, anyway, here we go. Arthur in the lead again. But it might not mean anything because look, Trocchio now. Trocchio's got some pace in the midfield. He's thinking the time is now, possibly. Trocchio, is this it? No, he's thought, do you know what? I don't want to go early. Arthur, you crossed the line again for the 5th time in the lead. I don't care. Trocchio said, I'll save my pace till later. Shadow, though, is coming through, bringing Corval with him, or Corval's bringing him with him, and Jason. Jason's come through as well there. Going to have a great race up front, I think, in this one. Igon's there as well. Don't count him out. He's a dark horse in this one. Kelsey at the back there knows how to win these races. The experienced Wisehead sat there, watching Arthur and Saul battle it out up front, thinking, you guys do that. Plenty of time left in this one. Saul, though, trying to pull into a lead now. Is it his time to go? Saul maybe decided now it's time to pull away. Let's see. He's done this a few times and then dropped back and let Arthur back pass. But this time it looks like he's making a significant effort to try and get away as Wham's still last. We come through the final section of lap 5. Half race distance is now complete coming up. And Saul is making the break. So this is sometimes what people do. They'll do this around the 5, 6, 7 mark. They'll make the break. They'll try and get away. They'll try and break the slipstream of the marble behind. That's exactly what Sowell's doing. And at this point, you'd think he's got this in the bag. Surely no one can beat him. Believe me, that lead might come down and probably will do. As Trocky now moves into second place, Arthur's falling backwards. So this was the problem we saw early on. Arthur was using his pace early on. He's worn his tyres out. He's used his battery up. Now he's going to fall backwards. Don't be surprised to see Arthur now fall back through the field. But also on the other hand, don't be surprised to see him come back to the front. You never know on this circuit. It always throws an oddball. Con, who's had a great night. He's conned me out of multiple prizes tonight. He's now in third place and trying to chase down the leaders. As Sowell already, he's pushed for the lead and the gap. It's coming down. Thadden is now trying to catch him in second place. Trocky third. We've got Con following. See, Arthur's there still in fifth, but I don't know. Has he got the juice to the end? Who knows? Sowell's still got a significant lead. He's pulled a good gap. Sowell looks really good in Sector 2/Sector 3. He pulls a big gap through that section. Comes onto the main straight. Lap 7 begins. He's got 4 to go. Problem is, has he gone too early? We keep saying it. You just never know. You never know on this circuit. He could win by that much. He could come to the last lap and you think, well, what are you talking about? He's won by half a lap. You just never know on this circuit. It's why we love it. Why when we pick the circuits and people say it's got to be totally tubular, this is why. Pasta's now fallen to the rear of the field. He's looking for the last place bonus as Wham's found some pace from somewhere. Saldo still continuing his consistent pace up front. He's pulled away now by a whole section nearly, as you can see. Thadden there, Con, Arthur, Trocky. None of the experienced names in the top 5 at the moment, I'd say. Trocky's probably the most experienced, along with Sowell in these races, in this lead group. Trocky was going backwards a little bit, though. Matt Richards, heavy dude. Now, we've got some names coming through who've won before. Matt Richards, heavy dude, coming through. Can they now make the break? Have they timed it to perfection? Kondo looking quite good. He's closing up to second place, who in turn has closed up on Sowell on this lap. Sowell's lead starting to come down now, and look at the group behind starting to catch up. Lap 8 begins. The gap is coming down for the lead, definitely. Definitely. So Sowell, if you've got anything left now, you've got 3 laps. Now's the time to use it. Unless he's just falling back a little bit, saving himself for the last push.
I think it's going to be Matt Richards.
You reckon?
Yeah.
He's saved it now. He has moved into third. You just called it right there. Matt now moves into... He was 8th for second degree. He's now going to move into second place. Does so. Thadden fights back, though, stunting his charge. At the rear, it's Zombie falling back by quite a long way now. Wham's moved right through the field. We'll check on the other bonus position towards the end, which, of course, was 33rd. So we'll have to work that out as we get towards the end. Sowell has been totally caught now, though. Sowell's lead has gone. It was nearly half the straight a couple of laps ago. Thadden now takes the lead. Trocky's come back through into second from about 8th or 9th. Matt Richards there. Heavy dude. Olive! The old hitters. Olive. See, look, the heavy guys. The old heavy... Corvald there as well, right there. The old guys. The old geezers. The old heavy dudes. Sorry, heavy. They all come through at the end. They know how to win this race. You've got to wait. You've got to bide your time. Don't go early. And look, suddenly we've got Olive, who wasn't even in the top 10 one lap ago, as far as I'm aware, suddenly challenging for the race win. 2 to go. The penultimate begins. Thadden, who's been up front all the way through this pretty much, never quite in the lead all the time, but he's been there or thereabouts. Where's Arthur gone? So early late race leader Arthur, he's still there in the top 10 just about. So there's still a chance for people like that. Blaze also there. Your heavy hitters. The big names coming through now. John Taggart, who's no stranger to winning round here, he's now suddenly making a break towards the top 10. They know that now is the time to use the pace that you've been saving up. Sowell, can he recover from his slump? Doesn't look like it because he's going to get mugged in turn 4 there by 4 marbles at once. That all come past him with some serious pace there. Thadden, thinking he's got the lead, needs to look behind him in a second because he's got Heavy Dude, Olive, Trocky, Matt Richards all charging behind him. As we go into the final lap, it's been another cracking race around this track. That's why we love it. Brilliant racetrack, this one. Thadden, though, still in the lead. He's struggling, though, up front. He's got a consistent pace, but he hasn't got the ultimate pace. I feel like these 4 behind him are quicker, as long as they don't battle too much. They could stud each other here if they battle too much and allow Sowell and Blaze to close back up, which they have done. But Thadden has got a significant lead as we start the final lap. Thadden might have got this one in the bag here, but we don't speak too soon because Olive could have good pace. Trocky could have good pace. Don't forget, this is for another winning container. Thaden's pace dropping off a little bit through Sector 1. He's on a bad line through T2 as well. That's not going to help his pace onto the back straight. You can see how much he dropped off there, allowing Matt Richards. Corval's pick for the win here. Matt Richards into second place, closing up quite significantly down that back straight on Thaden, who's really struggling towards the end now. Matt's got some serious pace for the middle sector. Olive going with him as well. They're going to swamp him as they come towards the end of Sector 1 into Sector 2 onto the back straight. Thaden there in the lead, struggling to hold off Matt, who's trying to go around the outside. Looks to the inside, looks to the outside, switches back. Olive goes with him as well. He's gone from first to third. Trocky right there in fourth. Still with a chance of winning. Matt Richards in the lead. Corval's pick. Is he going to be right? Is it rigged? Does Corval know the winners before we do? Who knows? Olive there, right with him though. He's going to be close. Olive trying to get down the inside. Goes to the inside, takes the lead. Can Matt respond? Yes, he does. Back up the inside. We might have to slow this down for a side-by-side finish across the line. Who knows? Olive comes off the final corner. Matt Richards comes off. Oh, it's so close. It's so close again.
It's gonna
But
be Matt
Matt's
Richards.
going to get it though. Matt's going to get it, I think. I think Matt's taken that one.
He sure has.
There we go.
Yeah.
Matt takes Corval. How the fuck did you know that? How
Called
can
it,
you
called
pick
that.
that they win but not rig it for yourself? Matt Richards takes the win. Brilliant race up front. Unlucky Olive. Well done, Matt.
Cracking,
GG on
cracking.
that one. And I think that is Matt Richards' second container. Sorry, I'll put the numbers back on. Matt Richards might have just won his second container tonight, to be fair. Stemp looks like he's going to take last place finish unless he can catch Pastor on the line, which I don't think he's going to do. And then we're just going to look for 33rd basically after this. So let's go and have a look down the list. Good race. Well done, guys. 33rd was Kalya. Again, taking another bonus. Kalya. That's your second like random bonus thing tonight. Third random bonus. Last place was, if I can get my thing, was it Pastor? Why can't I can't. I've got no control over it. What the hell's happened?
You've lost it, Lee.
Right,
Nice
I
wheel.
think it was Pastor. It just don't work. It just thinks I'm on the camera all the time. Oh, there we go. Got it back. Oh, it was Stemp. What?
What?
Did I not see him at the back or something? Oh, Stemp's got it anyway. There we go.
What is the price for the last place?
Only 6 mil, but I don't know. I thought I'd missed that. I must have missed it. Anyway, first place finisher was Matt Richards, who tonight won 2 containers. Unfortunately, he's not here to pick his numbers, so they'll both have to be random numbers, which we're going to go to do now any second. So give me a second. Let me just see if I can get this working. Discord's easier. I can switch that over to Eve, which isn't a problem. Just give me 10 seconds. Thank you. That's disgusting, that on Discord. How dare you? What the fuck? I just need to set my mind.
Outrageous.
Right, there we go. So Discord's easy. I can switch Discord straight over to Jita in a second. Hopefully it'll pick up the right fucking account. Because it's a bit of a bastard with that. Right, let's get the value down there so you can't see it. Change stream. Tell me if you can see. I'm not going to be able to share that anyway. I'll just do my screen in a sec. That's fine. Right, game capture. I need to add another game capture. And we'll call it Eve. So Eve Gamepad, just give me a sec, guys, while I point this in the right direction. The recording might go black for a second, which it will. And I need to try and point it towards Eve. Capture specific window. Eve peeping Lee. Let's see if it works. It does kinda. It's a little bit small. There we go. It's big now. This is proper on the fly. I love this. This is going to look shocking on YouTube. But yeah, Eve can now be seen on my OBS, which is great. So we're still recording. Now I just need to switch Discord to this screen. We can shut marbles down and press the wrong button as we usually do. So you guys will still be seeing marbles right now, but then you should be able to see Eve in a second. There we go. Right. You know the containers there on the left-hand side. I'm also going to do a random wheel because we need a 1 to 20 list on here, which is going to be really annoying because I don't know if you can do the shortcut on this like you can on Excel, but we'll just try it. Oh no, we're doing so well. Right, I'll shuffle that. So our first winner tonight was, as you can see, was Con. You picked container number 12, Con. So
Yes, sir.
we're going to open container number 12 now, which is there. Like I say, they do vary in value, so you might do well, you might not. Let's see. Container number 12. Now, we can't see the value when we open it straight away. It's not a great one. You got some spice wine, a master at arms, and a low grade. To be fair, it's not that bad. It's 109 mil. So actually, that's not too bad. So are you happy with that, sir?
Yeah.
That's not bad. Right, Darjo. He won the next race, and he was a random. So we're going to find out. That'll do. What container number Darjo is going to open. OBS, YouTube guys, you can't see this at the moment. We can all see it in background, so it's all not rigged. Container number 6 looks like it's going to be 6 for Darjo. So let me just write it down. Container number 6, and we'll go and have a look in the game as to how much Darjo is going to win. Container number 6, Darjo, very similar. You got a Master at Arms, Spice Wine, Exotic Dancers. I wonder where I got them from, Ella. And a Shield Management 702. That's an 85 mil can. So again, not too bad at all, actually. That's a good win. Next person to win was Matt Richards. It's going to be a random number again. So let's select this one from Matt. What number are we going to get? We are going to get number 7, possibly. Yeah, Matt Richards, you're getting container number 7. So let me mark that down again. We'll remove that. We'll get back in game, and we'll open container number 7 for you, which is the one below what we just opened. Here we go. It is 2 Plex, some Spice Wine, Exotic Dancers, and a mid-grade Virtue Alpha, which comes to 83 mil. Not too bad at all there for Matt.
I
Again,
wonder where you got that 2-plex from.
who knows? Who knows? Might be from my wallet, to be fair. I can't remember. Race number 4, Sane Kinson. You picked container number 17, sir. I don't know why I pressed that. Container number 17 for Sane Kinson. Let's see what he's going to win. Is, we've got some Spice Wine, an Agency Overclock of 3, a low-grade Grail, improved cloaking, shield boost, tech 2, and a visual. Wow, all them things it looked like it were going to be worth more. It's only 46 mil, so that's one of the lower-end ones. Sane, unlucky there, but still, you won something.
Still do me. All right.
Aye. Versonius, random container. Let's see what number Versonius is going to enter, or open, should we say. The fuck is that advert? Versonius. At least it's not an anal fisting advert like last time. 12 or 19. Versonius, it's number 12. So Versonius is getting number 12. Let's go and see what's in that container. Container number 12 for Versonius is Spice Wine Master at Arms Low Grade Snake. It's 109. It's pretty much exactly the same as the other one. So there are some slight repeats there. And then Matt Richards, the last race winner, was another random. Let's see what number he's going to open. Obviously, the more people that can open it live on Discord, the better, but not everyone can always make it live, obviously. Container number 18 for Matt Richards on his second win tonight. He was the only duplicate winner of the containers. We can save that file. 18, we can get rid of that now as well. We can go back to game. Container number 18 is going to be some Spice Wine, Inherent Implants, which is going to be a 703. 803, you've got a Punisher and a Epiphym C-type. That could be good. That's not bad, actually. 98 mil. So everyone won, what? You know, some won 30s, a couple won like 100 and odd. Not too bad. That'll be us for tonight, to be fair. That's all the... I'm just going to check chat. Someone's quite a bit late to the party, but I indeed to see if my marble is causing violence today. I didn't know you'd come on there. Sorry, Dublin. Welcome to the thing. But yeah, that's the giveaway done. Cheers for everyone tuning in. Hope you all had fun tonight. We will catch you probably next week for the next weekly giveaway. If you want to have a quick soundboard spam before we go, feel free. There we go. Oh my god.
Yes.